Live deep in the heart of West Texas. Frontline News with Brent Clark. Here is your host extraordinaire, Brent Clark. Hey, y'all. Can you believe all this crap coming down in Washington? I had to put a stop to the music here. Now, I just read today that it seems like that the Democrats in Congress have let this back alley deal, back behind closed doors deal. So we're gonna deal with this head on. Alright? Now, let's see if we can find the ad on the thing on the debt. Yeah, here it is. Oh, it's a temporary raise on the debt ceiling. Well, see, that's... Let me tell you something, folks. That's like kicking the can. That's like kicking the can. And triple, print another couple triple and destroy like the whole nation. By the way, if you give me 90 seconds, I'll explain why you need to invest in gold or silver. Do you trust the central bank and the federal government to protect your assets? I don't think so. Especially nowadays. No, what you need to do is be in contact with Money Metals Exchange. They give the best quality in gold and silver and precious metals. And so this is something that you need to look at. Now, here we are on Newsmax site. I'll tell you something. I recommend Newsmax over almost anything nowadays. It says the Senate on Thursday approved legislation to temporarily raise the federal government $28.4 trillion debt limit and avoid the risk of a historic default later this month. But it put off until early December a decision on a longer lasting remedy. Stalled delay. Folks, that's the tactics going on in Congress. We got all this reactive wrangling going on, and I gotta say, it's gotta stop, okay? It's gotta stop, but both parties, alright? I'm gonna hit both parties on this. And I'd like to know the crazy Republican senators who voted on behalf of this thing. And Mitch McConnell, I'm sorry. I expected better from him. You know, I thought that maybe we could give it a chance. But both parties seem right now to want to print another couple trillion and be a problem to the whole nation. So, that's something that's we could be right on the edge of a cliff, folks. But this ain't just news where, shoot, it's news you can use. It's proactive news where you can do something about it. And I would find out whether your senator voted on that. On both sides of the aisle, okay? I'm going after both sides. And let me tell you something. You need to tell people exactly like it is in this country. We need to find a better way to live. You know, we've been dealing with debt ceiling crap for the longest time. what's going on in this country, huh? It's time to wake up, folks. It's time to be proactively involved. Here's another article in Newsmax. Deals with abortion service providers continue due to judges blocking a tough new law. Guess what, folks? It's on. Looks like it is going to go to the Supreme Court at some point. What we need to do here, and those of you here in Texas, is it's time for us to stand up and be counted. Let our voices be heard. Now, I'm passionate about life. In fact, one of the values of the James Hendrick Empowerment Company is the sanctity of life, and I know that's what Jimmy's standing for. I'll let Jimmy speak for himself. Folks, we got to be able to stop this. We need to be able to allow heartbeat legislation in this country. I mean, the pro-choice people are trying to look for every loophole that they can. But I think even if they were smart, they would look at the decision of Roe versus Wade, okay? Those with the legal mind. I didn't see any relevant case law, any relevant statute. Just political jargon, okay? So, now, listen to me. We can beat this, guys. We can be better than this, okay? It's time for us, as Americans, to wake up. To stand up and be counted. Okay? Now, I'll bring it back to Brent. This ain't to go after what's going on as supporting any political candidate. But I'll say this. I want to applaud Arkansas. Saw this also on Newsmax. They are blocking the Biden mandate. They're opting out. I gotta say, that's a smart thing that the state of Arkansas government, Asa Hutchinson, God bless him. Because I'll tell you something. Asa Hutchinson probably knew physicians that felt that, that while the vaccines was okay, that you didn't need to mandate it. There are some people arguing against the vaccines, but I'm going to give the proactive answer, all right? We're going to give the proactive answer. Talk to a doctor. Talk to a physician. We shouldn't be letting the politicians in Washington make the decision. We should be allowed for people to be proactively informed and know what to do about that, okay? So once again, America, please, wake up before it's too late. All right? Now, we're going to cover a couple more news stories, and we'll just zip it up a little bit. Oh, here's an interesting one. Tesla moving headquarters from Texas to California. So, I'm just going to say this. I'm going to be straight with you about this. Some of these companies in Texas needed to develop some self-driving cars so people like Jenny can have something worthwhile. Tesla, I'm sorry. Based on what they did, I think that's a flop. I think that's a flop because Texas is a great place to live. People wanting to leave the state of Texas. What's so wrong with Texas? What's so wrong with Texas? But they want to go with the big, large corporates want to go. Let them go with the big, large corporates want to go. Might as well call them culprits as well, some of them. The way they're co-opted. But that's all I got to say about that. Having trouble with technology today. There we go. Maybe. Trying to get technology to cooperate. Hope you enjoyed listening to Frontline News. If you like what you hear, please subscribe and receive your daily updates. This is Frontline News with Brent Clark saying until next time, see you for the weekend edition, and God bless you.